Now that they have their new head coach, the offseason work begins to pick up a bit for the Fargo Force. This is a crucial time for junior hockey teams everywhere who look to fill holes left by their players going to the Division I level. The Force continued their camps today with their annual black and white game. The Force were back in action as part of camp season. This time they were split into two teams and skated against each other for their first taste of live action, including the sweet goal here by Noah Ziske. Now this game and these camps have also given newly introduced head coach Brett Skinner a chance to rebuild the roster. We talked to Coach Skinner about the benefits of taking the reins during camp season.
You know, I think it'll give me a chance to actually see the players move on the ice, give you a little bit of a better idea where guys might slot into the lineup. Obviously for me, a huge advantage to be able to get in here right away to camp and especially meet the kids. And you know, I'm sure that they're anxious to meet their new coach and put a face to a name as much as I want to get to know them. So it gives me an opportunity to get up and running here pretty quick.
As is the flow of junior hockey, with every successful season comes a laundry list of Division I commitments that the team will have to replace when they do go to the college level. Now, this is just a select group from this year's roster, but it does include most of the skaters on their top lines and both goaltenders from their Anderson Cup campaign last season. The FM Redhawks had an abrupt end to their weekend series against the Lincoln Salt Dogs, but they now know when they'll be able to properly finish that up. After the rain sent Lincoln home early, the Hawks and the Salt Dogs will meet again on Tuesday, August 15th. They'll pick up that game exactly where they left off, in the top of the fourth inning with no runs on the board. After they finish that game up, they'll play their originally scheduled contest for that day, but it will be shortened to 7 innings. Now it's on to Lake Country. The Redhawks will have a brief 3-game series against the Doghounds before returning to Newman Outdoor Field on Friday. And it was a busy day for our Section 8 AA baseball teams over on the other side of the river. First up, Dilworth, Glendon, Felton, and Roseau kept their championship hopes alive with dominant elimination game wins. DGF then won the elimination bracket final with a 7-2 victory over the Rams. And in the main bracket, it's Perham advancing to the section title game with a tight one over East Grand Forks. DGF and EGF will now go head-to-head tomorrow at noon. The winner will then meet the Yellow Jackets for the Section 8 AA title. That title game is supposed to be around 2:30.
Okay.
We'll see what time that first game gets over. You know, baseball. You never know when those games are going to end.
We'll see with the weather, too. We've been dodging a lot of storms recently to see how